If we look at our plan now, we can see that we have a bottom of curb. Click on the bottom of curb line, and up here you can see that that line is on a layer C-curb-bottom. So now we need to create a top of curb line. At the command line, type O to get into the offset command, and use a distance of 0.2 meters to create the top of curb. So start offsetting the bottom of curb line to create your top of curb line. Hit spacebar to exit the command. Now I'll do the same for this bottom of curb. The command, type O for offset, specify an offset distance of 0.2 meters, and start offsetting. We'll do the same for these small islands. And that is my top of curb line added. Click on the top of curb line you've added, and you'll see over here that it's on a layer C-curb-bottom. But I want to change that to C-curb-top. So select some lines and arcs that should be on the top of curb layer. Click Home so you can see the layer dialog box, and move those lines and arcs to C-curb-top. And you'll notice that that layer color for the top of curb is red. Do the same for the remaining lines and arcs. Click the Home tab so you can see the layer dialog box, and move them to the top of curb layer. Do the same for the remaining lines over here. Click the Home tab again and move them to the top of curb layer. So you can hit escape to deselect those objects, and now they are on the top of curb layer. And I'm going to hit save to save my work. At the command line, type O to get into the offset command again, and this time set an offset distance of 1.5 meters. This time we're going to add sidewalk. So from the top of curb line, I'm offsetting 1.5 meters, and I'm going to add a sidewalk. And you can hit escape, or you can hit the spacebar to exit the command. Go up to layer properties here. This time I don't have a layer for sidewalk, so I'm going to click this button right here, which is a new layer button, and I'm going to create a new layer called C-Sidewalk. And I'm going to leave it color green. Now you can select those lines and arcs that you've created, click the Home tab again, and move them to the layer C-Sidewalk. Instead of moving every line and arc like I have just done to the correct layer, you can also type MA at the command line, which is the Match Properties button, and match the properties for this sidewalk line to this one. And now you have your sidewalk added. If you come up here, you'll notice that when I did the offset for the top of curb and sidewalk, my lines didn't connect, so I need to tidy up my plan a little bit, because now I have a top of curb line and it just ends, it doesn't connect at the corner, and the same at this sidewalk here. So the command I'm going to use for that is chamfer, the chamfer command. And I'm going to click on both of those lines. Do the same for this side. I'll right click to get into the previously used command, repeat chamfer. And I have connected those. Do the same for the top of curb line. And now my sidewalk looks much cleaner on the plan. So I'm going to type ZE zoom extent at the command line and click a save. Click on your property line and you can see it's on the layer C-DVLP, which stands for development, C-development limit. Now right click on the line and click on properties, and from your properties dialog box you can see that that line is a polyline. So I'm going to give the line a width of 1 because I want my property line to stand out a little bit more. Maybe it's a bit too thick, so I'll give it a global width of 0.5. Hit escape and close your properties dialog box. So click the property line again and notice it's on the layer C-development limit. So hit escape, click layer properties and find your C-development limit line. Now I want to change the line type of this line. It's just a continuous line right now. But with the layer selected and under line type, if I click where it says continuous, and I'm going to change the line type by scrolling down, and I'm going to make the line type Phantom 2 and click OK. I'll also change the color from red to yellow. And that's going to make it really stand out. So close your layer properties dialog box and notice how my property line type has changed. So download the lesson and practice everything that we've done.